Into the second half. We're at the Fleetwood Stadium, where Fleetwood Town have put up a fight tonight. And so far, it's the class of Memphis Depay that tells the story. As Manchester United are up by a goal to 0 in this Capital One Cup fixture. But Fleetwood Town have certainly made a game of it. Their goalkeeper deserves tremendous credit. They're coming off some really good saves in the first half. That's a wonderful ball, Wilson. And the goalkeeper's going to have to come out, but it's offside against Piera anyway. Piera had the good chance earlier, don't forget, as well. Wilson really probably could have took it on himself, just to be unselfish. Tackled by Danny Rose. And referee gives a free kick to Fleetwood Town. Huh. Well, it's a chance they'll take anyway. In. Oh! Almost counted in a goal for Fleetwood there. Great header from, I think it was Prakator. Johnston was probably just about there, I would have thought, though. To be fair, it was a good free kick, good chance created there. Johnston with the goal kick. He's done really well. Johnston played really well against West Ham. Going in for Fleetwood. Cut out by McNair. Only touch-wise. That was cut off by Mata. Corner kick to Fleetwood Town. Well, they're setting up for that. We're going to have a look at the goal at the end of the first half by Memphis Depay. And clash showed there. Unfortunate for the goalkeeper. He had a really good half up to that point. He still had a really good game overall, in my opinion. Goalkeepers have definitely had their own say in this match. And for Fleetwood, all the way by Rose. Johnston's taking a bit too long with the ball when Memphis finally makes him pay for it. James Wilson's calling for it in front of him. He's going to get it. James Wilson's actually going to play in, I think he intended it for Mata, but Piera came up instead. Piera wanted it, so Mata left it, but he then lost it. Here's McAlugan. Right. Ball and going to be a throw into Manchester United. Going to give United those sorts of chances. Wanted to take it. Piera, great control. Chooses to pass. Andreas Piera has been one that has really impressed me lately. I think James Wilson, of all the youngsters, has probably been the most impressive on paper. If not Martial, actually. You could probably put Martial in that category. Yeah, 19, don't forget. And he scored 4 goals for the season, which is equaling the amount that Falcao scored in 12 months. Martial has done it in 2 games. Lingard. To Mata. Jesse Lingard's been around for a while. Overlooked, and Mata just able to run at the Fleetwood Town defence. Is Memphis going to get there? Yes, he is. It's going to be a beautiful touch. He tried to go for the spectacular. Unfortunately, he came up short of the Fleetwood Town substitution. As David Ball is going to come off, or come on for Chell Matt, I think. Ball rings a bell. I think we've seen him before. I can't really remember where. On he comes. As Fleetwood prepare for the goal kick. Error. To Mata. Mata loses it. Mata. Lingard. 7. movement here from Fleetwood Town, and another chance sadly goes wide. Although I think it is a corner. The referee saying it came off Danny Rose. It will be a Fleetwood Town corner. They're certainly giving United a game here. It's not over yet. Town's corner, and took it, headed in, and good save by Sam Johnston. Really impressed with him. The games he's played so far. Oh, James Wilson, that is absolutely wonderful. Can James Wilson score here? Good save by the keeper again. But James Wilson, absolutely wonderful play, and he is making a case for himself. Good save by the keeper, and Jesse Lingard certainly approves. Why shouldn't he? Memphis with a Manchester United corner. It's going to be picked up by Sarvek for Fleetwood, completely missing everybody that Memphis was intending in the box. Now, Fleetwood trying to break here. McGorlan, and picked out by Valera. Sends back. Protractor. And look at the cross, and it's way over sadly. Sam Johnston, he's owned 22. And he's making a case for himself. This is a great save from a looping header. Fantastic catch. And everybody was, all Manchester United fans, the worry among their faces about the David De Gea situation. Fortunately for Manchester United anyway, it blew by with him still as a Manchester United player, at least for now. Romero and Johnston are certainly making a case for themselves should De Gea leave in the somewhat near future. January transfer window is an opportunity for Real Madrid to put right or wrong. Here's Somerset for Fleetwood Town, and Sam Johnston left it. But that almost crept into the corner. We were getting into the game a little bit. Did it take a deflection, maybe? Sam Johnston thought it was going wide. And it doesn't take a deflection. The referee says no, it's a goal kick. And Johnston might feel a bit lucky there. He could have ended up anywhere. Right. Of course, I think at this point, it'll either be a replay at Old Trafford or we'll have extra time. Marta. Lingard. And plays it to Marta. Marta skies the cross. And Keith Southern, the player that created the chance earlier. That could have so easily been handball, even. Manchester United players getting into a clash between themselves. And from that angle, it looked like it could have been handball. I don't think it was. There, and clash there, and referee stops play. Free kick to Fleetwood Town, supposedly. Paddy McNair was the culprit. I'm not sure how. It looked more like just a clash of players to me, but referee's made his decision. Free kick to Fleetwood. Somerset, good block by McNair and cleared by Danny Rose. Goal. Southern. Back to Southern. Now Bell. Southern edge again. In the box. Oh, and he's gone past Yedney. Goal for Fleetwood Town. Oh my word. It is probably coming, but that doesn't make it even less special for them. Yedney lays him open. Great movement here by Fleetwood Town. Goal for the league minnows. Yedney did really well to begin with, but then he got shrugged off. That's a wonderful play by the scorer there. Well, I think you have to give all credit to the striker, really. Yedney was just overpowered. Nothing more he could have really done. And Sabaret, who's looked all threatening all night long, finally gets a goal with 15 minutes left to play. This game isn't over. I said it wasn't. Manchester United now who've been less threatening in this second half, now have to score again. Powell. Piera. Andres Piera, Fleetwood Town leaving a hole in the defence. Nothing given. Nick Powell tries to turn and shoot. Oh my word. Nick Powell with a stutter. Manchester United back in front. And Nick Powell out of nothing. What a belter. Look at this. Piera does all his own work again. Powell brings it under his control. Bang. Oh. Well, Lucas has been great in goal tonight for Fleetwood, but even he isn't saving that. That's a beautiful shot from Powell on the turn. Absolutely wonderful strike. And Manchester United have woken up after conceding a shot goal. Nick Powell, of all people, scores it. Manchester United immediately reply and are back in front. And they hold on to this now. Fleetwood Town, will their heads drop or will they try for some more? The bet that they're trying for some more is the obvious option. And Johnston straight at him sadly. There's Ryan. A shot and over the bar from Southern. Worth a try from Southern. Can't blame them for trying. Whatever. Sadly though, counts for nothing. Powell. Here's Manta. Manta trying to play it to Wilson. Come off for him there. Powell is all over the ball carriers. Referee looks to play advantage. Andres Piera with a great turn. And another good save by the goalkeeper. And Piera puts it out for a goal kick. Probably should have left it. But another great save by Lucas. He's done a great job tonight. He's just been beaten by wonderful goals. Everything else he's done pretty well with. Substitution as Oliveira came on for Protractor. I believe this is him on the ball now. Fleetwood still are not giving this up completely just yet. Good save by Sam Johnston. The goalkeepers have definitely had their own say tonight. And that's going to be a beautiful ball from Mata. Piera's going to go down. The referee's going to let play go on with Wilson. Piera. And play in Memphis Depay. Oof. A belter, but very wide there as well. Well, you've got to give Fleetwood Town such credit for their performance tonight. They've definitely been a good side. The might of Manchester United is sometimes too much, even when the most established names are not playing. You have to understand Ruben Hall's decision there. Wood. But even with that, Fleetwood Town have given United a game tonight. And Lucas has definitely been the best player. Fleetwood Town this evening. There still could be a twist yet. Saved by Sam Johnston. Forward and it's going to go over. The goalkeeper's going to come out and Lucas is going to clear it. He was alert to Memphis Depay, who was also alert there. 4 minutes of added time. Wilson going to play in Jesse Lingard of all people. And Lingard didn't know what to do afterwards. I think the option would have been shoot, but chose not to. A nice chance for Fleetwood perhaps. Here's Southern. He's got plenty of space. Can you get the cross in here? Yes, he can. Looping header. It's over. Oh, it's just wide. And I thought that was in. I really did. Great header. Fantastic header. Everyone at 6s and 7s, and that was creeping in, surely. Very unfortunate for Fleetwood. I really didn't think that was in. Johnston with the goal kick. That was probably the last chance of Fleetwood, picked up by Vieira now. Vieira deciding to go alone. Wildly wide there from the youngster. Can't blame him for trying. It's going to be a goal kick. It's probably going to be the last kick of the game. And we're moving on. Here's Grant. Fleetwood commits a foul. And those Fleetwood fans can be very proud of their team this evening. They've put up a good match here. Mighty Manchester United just a little bit too much for them. That is the full-time whistle. Job done, ready for Manchester United, but Fleetwood certainly gave them a fight this evening. Job done in the end though. Class overcame the small minnows, but we've got to give Lucas such credit. He played magnificently tonight. Good saves. But Memphis Depay and Nick Powell put the 2 goals in, which means the score is Fleetwood Town 1, Manchester United 2. Manchester United progress, but the League Minnows deserve all the credit tonight, putting in a fantastic game, which Manchester United respected by going for it towards the end. Fleetwood Town, good performance. When you're facing the might of Manchester United, very rarely do they slip up. Fleetwood Town 1, Manchester United 2. Let's have a look at the other games tonight. Crystal Palace progressing against Carlisle United by 2-1. Dagenham and Redbridge losing by a further goal, 3-1 to Aston Villa. Leeds United lose to Chesterfield. A bit of a scalp there for Chesterfield. Nice win for them. Manchester City comfortably progressing against Wigan Athletic, even though they did score. It was 3-1. Newcastle United progressing against Luton Town by 2-0. Rochdale beating Oldham Athletic by 2-1. Port Vale beating Cardiff City by 2-1. Minnows Port Vale progressing there. Stoke City 3, Blackburn Rovers 0, and Swansea City 2, Watford 1. Next round of the Cup looks like this. Newcastle will have Stoke City. Manchester City, or Port Vale rather, have an almost impossible looking task against the might of Manchester City. West Bromwich Albion drawn against Manchester United.